Hello everyone, my name is Steve Killingsworth. I'm an investor here in Michigan, and today we're going to talk about the self-storage rates for November 2021 as provided by Yardi. The narrative is nationally rents growth is slowing. Street rates have decreased slightly the last 3 months. However, seasonality does play a factor in that. The fall and the winter, a lot of people, they're not moving, not a lot of demand for self-storage, so rates tend to be soft this time of year. But the good news is that it's a great time to increase rents on in-place tenants. No one's going to move out of their unit in the middle of December and January for a 10% rate increase. Depending where you are in the life cycle of the customer, it's a great time to hit the increased rates on existing tenants. Street rates for 10 by 10 self-storage up 6.7 year over year in November, but that's a 200 basis point decrease from the October year over year increase. A little bit of softness there, but like we just said, seasonality plays a factor into it. Street rates for a 10 by 10, $127, same as June, but June tends to be the peak of the market cycle for self-storage demand. So June, you're going to see the highest rates. And the fact that they've been able to hold that 127 through November is a good sign. Demand is strong. We've talked about in other videos about the demographics drivers that continue to make self-storage a very desirable product. Q3 2021 updates, the CEOs, there are really no main concerns about the demand for their product and the ability to increase rates on existing tenants and new tenants. However, U-Haul did note that there was a mirage in some of the competitors reporting, noting that in the March of 2020, a lot of the competitors took rate decreases while U-Haul did not. So something interesting there to point out. And he also noted you have to look at the competitors on a 3-year trend. So in addition, one CEO did note that rates are where they should be now, and that in 2020 they weren't able to implement the rates that they wanted to, and all that was be able to pull forward into 2021. And he thought that they had seen a lot of that happen. The top risk of self-storage is oversupply, and right now the amount of new development coming and planned development is at an all-time high. So that'll be interesting to see how that impacts rates going forward. More supply in our market is going to put pressure on rates. Few risk mitigation strategies for the event that rates do soften materially. Short-term contracts. You can adjust rates on a monthly basis with your existing use dynamic pricing to make sure you maximize the revenue of your tenants coming in, okay? Use technology to lower your operating expenses, and always make sure you're looking for the value add. How else can you best serve the customer and drive that value? And those are our top 4 risk mitigation strategies. That's all I have for you right now. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time, and go Blue.